This is from Football Insider 247. I'm assuming that means 24/7. The title reads as follows. Sheffield Wednesday, Millwall, QPR and Swansea race to sign Humphreys. Sheffield repeats it again in the article. The clubs are chasing Rotherham defender Cameron Humphreys, sources have told Football Insider. Humphreys, 25, was one of the most impressive performances for Rotherham last season despite their relegation from the Championship. The centre-back is a graduate of Manchester City's youth system and made 2 first-team appearances for the club before leaving in 2019. Humphreys made the move to Rotherham in 2022 and has caught the eye of watching clubs after making 67 appearances over 2 seasons. Sheffield Wednesday, Millwall, QPR and Swansea are in a 4-way race to sign Cameron Humphreys. Humphreys joined Rotherham on a 3-year deal from Zult Waregem in 2022, with just 1 year left on his deal going into the summer window. You would think that would be the time that they'd be looking to cash in. That's me adding to the article, not what it says there, but I feel like that would have been a better sentence. As a result of Rotherham's relegation to League One, they could look to cash in on their prized asset. Yes, they've done it in a really weird way. They have put that, but they've put it in a weird way. Swansea, meanwhile, suffered another disappointing mid-table season, but will be looking to be ambitious in their backing of Luke Williams. Humphreys is represented by YMU Management, an agency which has strong links in the EFL, as well as representing Premier League talents such as Evan Ferguson and James McAtee. So we'll see what sort of agency fees would come into that. Agents have been a topic of discussion lately anyway. But what do you think to this one? We don't know if Bernard's going to sign a deal, so do you think it's a case of we need a centre-back anyway, even without him?
Yeah, he's a good player, and I think a lot of people, I've seen some people go, but he was in a Rotherham team that got relegated. Like, yeah, but one player doesn't make the entire defence.
Water's wet. There is a likelihood, if you're a centre-back for Rotherham, you're going to have quite a few interesting seasons. But it's his pedigree, isn't he? He's come out of that City Academy.
That's the thing. And if you want to can play out from the back, that we seem to be wanting to do, that's what you want. You want to do already been ingrained into that style of play. That would help a lot. And he's a good centre-back. He really is a good centre-back. And I think we have to probably beef up that defence. Now, it all depends on what kind of deal we could get for him. I would hazard a guess they'd be quite bad if it was us going for him and trying to ask for a bit more than they will with Millwall or QPR or Swansea. I'll be honest with you. I think. We've had them with Smith and Owekwe on freeze. They'd want us to. Yeah, they'd want the money. I don't see this one happen more than the others because no, I don't.
I don't think Rotherham would. They know how much it'd annoy their fan base if we were to take them off their hands. But
it's like
maybe you chuck them. They paid €700,000 at them. Maybe we chuck 800,000 British pounds, maybe £1 million British pounds at them, and go, there you go, that'll help. And they do like money.
Maybe do $1 million and say there's a sell-on fee.
Yeah,
he's only 25.
Exactly, he's 25. He made 25 appearances last season. He got an assist as well. But I think I don't know enough about him, Jake, to have a valid say, because you're saying he's a good centre-back. I can't clarify that. All I have coming from the perspective of I've seen him with Rotherham. I've seen him in brief bits with Rotherham. Nowhere near as much as I'd want to see a player before I could speak, authoritatively on their ability. But from looking at the stats, he's not played as much as I'd have liked a player to play for that sort of money. You'd think of paying him $1 million because it's his 2022. He's made 52 appearances, so that's about half the season on both times.
Remember, last season he had about 3 different managers.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually worth mentioning. Yeah, that's fair. So last season he only played 14 times, which would be my questioning behind that. Why and that is probably answered by what you've just said there. Many different managers. But in the season before that, the thing that would give me a little bit of hope maybe is in the season they stayed up, he played 38 times for them in the Championship.
Exactly.
So you would question that them leaving him out was potentially part of their downfall last season. You know, maybe trying to put too many square pegs into round holes, and he didn't really fit when he could have probably done a job for them. But he comes to us. If Danny wants him, I would assume that means Danny's seen something in him, and the coaching team and the scouting team has seen something in him, and that's enough for me.
There you go. He tore a tendon.
Right, so it was an injury.
He had a tendon. Yeah.
Okay.
Hamstring injury.
Well, then we definitely say, look, 800k Rotherham. He's had an injury last season. You don't know if it's going to reoccur. They're never going to try. They're never going to like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But no, I think he's a good age for it. The more I think the better Bernard does while he's away with Jamaica, the less and less likely he's going to be to sign a Sheffield Wednesday deal. So we need another centre back anyway. Oh, and of course, he'll know Awekwe.
Yep.
Won't he? A little bit.
2022.
Oh, no, he won't.
No, he won't.
No.
No,
yeah, they'd have been passing ships, but maybe they know each other a little bit.
He may know Pierce Charles, though.
Yes, that's true.
And on the Bernard one, it's the 15th. We've got 2 weeks to get a deal done before he plays a game. And he's done.
Right, okay. Well, that's exactly it, because his contracts are officially up in 2 weeks' time. So we need to make sure that they're signed on the dotted line in terms of that. Cameron Humphreys, though, I'd take a punt on him as long as we don't have to pay stupid money because of the Rotherham tax.